What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome back to another episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode series. This is episode number 46 and we're going to start today's episode off by having a little look at our player conversations. We see there that Jack Watmer wants to play in the next game, and you'll see later on as to whether or not I give him a chance. You'll be pretty surprised actually as to what my lineups look like in this episode, giving a few players a chance that I wouldn't normally give a chance to. We also see there that we sign a new scout, Simon Parrish. Hopefully he'll be able to find a little bit better youth players, and you can see there that for this game against Notts County, we are going to be playing Jack Watmer in the lineup. I thought I'd give him a chance, because if you give players a chance when they request to play in these kind of matches, it kind of boosts their morale, and it also boosts how much that they grow in that season. And I do want Jack Watmer to grow. He is a future prospect, and he is also English and one of Portsmouth original players. This is probably one of the only players that I've actually kept at the club, apart from Jed Wallace. I can't think of any other players that have actually stayed at the club from the beginning of the series all the way till now. We've had a massive clear out of players and a massive influx of players as well. Lots of players going in at the beginning of the series and lots going out. Lots of the original players that were originally with Portsmouth aren't even in the squad anymore, so it's good that we still have some players in there. And when I say some, there's only a couple in there, but it was the same last year with the Bristol Rovers career mode. But I want to thank you guys for all the support that you did give me on the last episode. We managed to hit over 50 likes, and if we do the same on this video, guys, that would be greatly appreciated, as we score the first goal of the game there, and it is with Maxwell Cornet. Jordan Ibe with a really delightful through ball all the way to him, and it's Maxwell Cornet with the first time finish. Thought I'd give him a chance in this game, and it looks like it did pay off, because he scores there in the 25th minute in what was a very, very stale match actually. Not many chances were going on in the first half, but in the second half here, they did get a few chances, and that was probably their best one there in the 62nd minute. Unfortunately for them, it is deflected and wide, but I have to say, Jack Watmer in this match, he was a real surprise to me, and that is something that I do want to talk about. You really do need to give players chances in career mode, because I realise now that, you know, he's not the best in overall or in his defensive stats, but look at that there, just winning the ball back, just very ambitious for the team, going up the pitch, just playing passes up front. It's just really, really helpful, and especially when he's actually in the build-up to a second goal of the game there, as Saido Berahino puts the ball past the goalkeeper in the 89th minute. I think we were home and hosed at that point. I mean, in the 89th minute, scoring the second goal of the game, they were going all-out attack, desperate to get that equaliser, and it's just very, very easy to score on the counter-attack. Even against legendary AI, you can just do that time and time again when they're chasing a lead. And again, it was Jack Watmer getting involved in the play, almost getting involved in lovely build-up play there, but the defender makes a horrible error here as Lewis Baker heads down, and once again it's Luke James playing through Saido Berahino, and really the goalkeeper probably should have done a bit better. So should the defenders. They're both to blame in that situation, as we make it 3-0 here with 2 goals in the last minute of the game. That is absolutely incredible. Saido Berahino getting his 8th goal now, 2 goals in this game, and we get an emphatic 3-0 result here against Notts County. A really good result. Maxwell Cornet getting on the score sheet in what is his first match starting in a Portsmouth shirt in the Championship, and also Berahino getting a couple of goals on the score sheet there. We were really, really clinical in that match, I have to admit. I was very, very happy with the way that we created chances and the way that we finished them off as well. I couldn't be more happier with, well, the team's performance, and in particular the performance of Jack Watmer in that match. I'm going to be using him more often, because this is how you kind of get to know about these younger players, just giving them a chance in these kind of matches. And there you go, he's probably going to turn out to be a very important player for us this season, or certainly more than he was in the previous seasons, that's for sure. And he is starting to grow a lot after that match, which is absolutely fantastic to see, because of course he is an original Portsmouth player, like I did say. And well, you may be able to hear in the background, I'm probably going to turn up the audio for it, and you may want to go back and listen to that, because there was a little bit of a glitch with the commentary there. I don't know what the commentator was doing. He completely lost it there. It was something ridiculous was going on. You can go back and listen to it if you want. it was just absolutely mind-boggling and so confusing. And he was reading out the fixture list for the Capital One Cup, which we would be playing against in the second game of today's episode here against Yeovil Town. Now, we have had a good draw in the Capital One Cup, I have to admit. This is the round of 16 now, so we have a really good opportunity here against Yeovil Town to go ahead and advance even more. I don't really care about the Capital One Cup, and that really did show in the side that I did put up. I was playing a half-injured player, or someone that was just returning from recovery in this match, and that almost cost me there in the 7th minute, that poor defending there. And luckily for me, the header just went wide of the post. But yeah, I was playing, I do believe it was Munir at right back, and of course he's only just come back from injury, a 4-month injury as well. So he had, I was being a bit risky in this match actually. It's fair to say I was being very risky, because he could have got re-injured himself, and that would have been a real disappointment had he have done that. But luckily, I don't think he did get re-injured in this match. I was taking a bit of a risk, but I think the risk did pay off. Really good chance there for Neil Morpay to put it into the back of the net, but really, he's not been as good as he was last season. Last season, he couldn't stop putting it into the back of the net, and oh my god, that goal just hurts my brain. What on earth has happened there? Literally, I have no idea what's gone on there. Tyler Blackett, what are you doing? The goalkeeper makes a brilliant save. All you have to do is clear it away, and then that happens. When that happens, you really just know it's not your game and it's not your day on FIFA, because that was one of the most ridiculous goals I've ever conceded on FIFA, let alone in this career mode. That was just absolutely ridiculous. And another block there from the defender just before half-time, and it was Smith making the really crucial interception there. Had he not made that interception, I'm pretty sure Tata would have got the equaliser and the desired goal that we were really looking for in this match, because we needed to get an equaliser if we wanted to stay in the Capital One Cup here. We get a good chance as Rolando Aarons is tackled there, trying to cut inside onto his stronger right foot, but unfortunately the defender cut it out. Luckily, we do get a corner from that though, and it's a really good chance as the ball comes out to the half-injured Munir on the strike, and oh my god, had that have gone in, that would have been one of the goals of the series. So unlucky there, and that would have been a lovely goal, but unfortunately it clearly wasn't my day. We hit the crossbar with that chance with Munir. What a goal that would have been. What a debut goal it would have been for him as well. That would have been his first goal for the club had he have scored it, and what a goal it would have been. But unfortunately, we've been knocked out by an own goal in the Capital One Cup, and it's by none other than Yeovil Town. We really should have done better in that match. We had numerous chances to go on and win the match. You can see there, they only have one shot on target, and really it wasn't even a strong shot on target. And of course, Tyler Blackett was responsible for that own goal. Very frustrating. And you can see there that even if we had have gone through, we would have been facing Manchester City. So I guess in a way it's a bittersweet defeat really. Had we have gone through, I would have been happy, but at the same time, it's the Capital One Cup. Do I really care? No, I don't really care. I really don't care about the Capital One Cup. No matter what we would have done in that, it wouldn't have benefited us whatsoever. We wouldn't have got to the final. We wouldn't have won it. I wasn't going to be optimistic in that cup. I would have preferred to have been optimistic in the FA Cup, which luckily for us, we are still in with a chance of doing well in that competition, and we'll wait and see later on in the season how well we do. But after that disappointing loss to Yeovil Town in the Capital One Cup, I had a completely changed up team, just hoping that I'd be able to find some form in this match and hopefully redeem myself and get a win here. That was a good shot from Prosperi there in the 11th minute, but unfortunately for us, he didn't manage to tuck it into the back of the net. Really good chance for him, but unfortunately it just wasn't meant to be. But there was countless chances in this match for both sides. A really good chances. They cross it into the middle here, and it falls to Anya here, who takes it down on the volley, and that was a really good save by Tom Heaton there. Wasn't the most powerful of shots that you're ever going to see, but I have to say that is a brilliant save by Tom Heaton. He's really been on form this season, and a really good goalkeeper, I should say. Don't know what I was talking about there, but he is a really good goalkeeper, and someone that I do recommend to any of you that does want a backup goalkeeper or even a first choice goalkeeper, depending on what kind of career mode you're doing. He's a really, really solid keeper as we cross this one into the middle there, and it's Milosevic who gets his first goal in a Portsmouth shirt, and that is a lovely header there from a set piece. Prosperi crosses it into the middle, our scout future star, and in the end it's, well, a really good header, I have to admit, right down the middle of the goal. So maybe the goalkeeper should have done a bit better, but Milosevic will take that, and he gets his first goal in a Portsmouth shirt and puts us up 1-0 in this match. A really, really well needed goal, because on Legendary it can be difficult to get the first goal of the game. Really lovely passing play here though, just trying to create some space here as Maxwell Cornet does a really good through ball, and it's Berahino who waits and leaves it there, and I don't know who that actually fell to. I think that was for Forest, and that was a great chance again to extend our lead here, but unfortunately the goalkeeper makes another good save, and well, we would get another chance in this match here in the 59th minute. Once again it's Ibe connecting with Maxwell Cornet, and it's almost an identical goal to the first one that he scored earlier on in today's episode. And again, it's Maxwell Cornet linking up down that left-hand side with Jordan Ibe. They have got a really good connection going on there. And again, it's a brilliant through ball into him. Good strength to hold off the challenge of the defender. And he puts it past the goalkeeper at the near post to make it 2-0. And that was how the game did end. So we pick up a really well-deserved 2-0 win there. Kind of redeeming ourselves for that loss. A disappointing loss indeed against Yeovil Town in the Capital One Cup. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. So it really does help out my channel, guys. And it shows me that you are enjoying this series and you want it to continue. But other than that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.